Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. As you can see, this is a 6 versus 6 and it is going to be played on Twisted Treeline. This game is brought to you by Sartura77, who actually found this game. He actually had a game or replay with it, but it didn't work anymore or something like that. And this is going to be pretty awesome. Look at all the smites, man. 4 smites on this team. And as you can see, I have no control over the camera. This is my mouse, that's the other mouse. So yeah, we are playing with Morgana here. And yeah, a lot of smites, as I said, which is pretty cute. Of course, the GUI only holds 5 portraits and... Oh no. The score sheet only holds 5, but on the left side you can see 6. Well, 5 plus Morgana. So, and this should be pretty good. So I had to turn off the sound because there's music playing in the background and I don't want to get in trouble, because if I have music on my videos, YouTube will once again start getting annoying, and they will actually, they already tried to punish me once for having, games on my channel that didn't belong to me. Well, they were from some tournament, I forgot which one. Probably the IPL, because they are whiny little bitches, the whole IPL guys. But anyway, yeah, I commented over their video and they didn't like that, so they flagged me. And I got in trouble because of that. So anyway, first blood is going to our team here. And oh man, this is such a mess. Oh man, yeah, the quality isn't great, but it's 4-2 and it's going to be 4-3. No, he gets out. He gets out. Yeah, Fiddlestick's just getting out with very low health. So this is going to be all about the dragon control, because I think you're going to get 190 per person instead of the 960 divided over the number of people in the game or in the team. But I'm not actually sure about that. We will have to see. But if you have dragon control here, you're going to have such a large advantage, because with this teams that are this large, ganks are going to come in every time, and yeah, if you have control over that amount of gold, then you will definitely outfarm the enemies, because there's not a whole lot of farming to do on this map, because there are only 2 lanes, and as I said, ganks will be coming in virtually every second, or can come in virtually every second, so it's pretty impossible to get anything done. So it's a 3 versus 5 bottom lane here, and the top lane is therefore 3 versus 1. Well, I guess Amumu isn't actually in a lane. So yeah, for some reason not able to pick up these minions before they reach the tower, which is pretty amazing. And yeah, they're going to just leave these minions to die at the turret. It's going to be all about the ganking anyway. Another kill going down, this time by Jarvan, and this time the Fiddlestick does die. So that makes it 5-3. Man. This can no longer be done, by the way. It was a glitch in the system and someone made a program to actually take advantage of that. Morgana gets killed again. And yeah, this was on the European servers. I don't know exactly how it worked, but it allowed you to bring multiple players in. And yeah, it is kind of the way they made the observer mode in the... Yeah, not the spectator mode, but the observer mode in the first few tournaments. It this way it allowed them to introduce a 6th player in the 5 versus 5, and I think people use that same backdoor to kind of make more players. Apparently adding 7 on one team, so more than 12 players total, got the last players disconnected, so 12 was the maximum. Don't know why, but just the way I read it. And yeah, this is pretty amazing. I mean, 6 versus 6 on a map this small that is going to be ganking all the time. So Fiddlesticks coming in, Nunu also coming in, and a Mumu, yep, oh, he's going to catch a very long range stun there. And yeah, they're going to just go on this this Crocodile Dundee. And he is going down. So at this moment they should really just push for Dragon, because they killed 2, and I think that should be good enough to get them a Dragon, especially because they have 4 smites. With 4 smites you only have to do a very limited amount of damage to that Dragon, and Morgana hasn't used a smite once so far, I think, but they may be saving it all for the Dragon. This is just crazy, man. Anyhow, we're going into the kind of pushing phase where people are just going to push their lanes and try to get turret kills, because that's what should be done here. You should just try to dominate your lane. You shouldn't try to farm like they are doing now. They're trying to farm way too much. You should just go gank someone and then just get that kill, and with the kill you can push a lane, and if you push a lane hard enough then the tower will of course collapse. That's the way it's supposed to be played, and whether it's 3 versus 3, 5 versus 5, or in this case 6 versus 6, it's still the way that's supposed to be played. This map has such short distances that they should really take advantage of that. I think someone is going to take out Dragon here really soon. There is no ward on it from our team, so that makes it really easy for the enemy team to just get it. So 4-5 in bottom lane now, and that means that they can now push Dragon, and there we go. Going to get the Dragon, and hopefully they will actually, well, get it. Smite after smite. Cute, they do get it pretty easily. Only Mubu got a little bit damaged. And yeah, everyone gets the buff, which is a 4% buff in this case, so it's not really huge. It is of course better, well, when you're playing 6 versus 6 than when you're playing 3 versus 3. But yeah, well. My god, so many people. Yeah, they need to grow up a little bit more. Oh, Akali runs straight past her. What? Akali runs straight past her at 0 health. Oh my god. Oh, nice weapon awareness, map awareness, dude. Oh yeah, they're going to catch a Mumu here. That's no problem. We're 9-8 ahead and 1 Dragon. And Fiddlesticks up top, going to probably jump in on the rest. I don't know if he's level 6 yet. No, he's level 5, so he can't jump in on the enemy team. But man, yeah, the leveling up is going to be really slow, of course. But he did get the kill there on Jarvan. Nicely done. So top lane, yeah, it has 4 allied champions in it. Oh, Fiddlesticks getting another kill. That is pretty impressive. And he is still full health, so must have drained quite a lot there. Because going up against the Kali normally means you die. And Fiddlesticks going to run in, missing the flash into snare. Pretty sad, to be honest. And the drain is going to be good enough. He is level 6 now. With our Morgana at level 5. She is getting near level 6 though, because, well, she is going to get this whole minion wave and the experience from it all on her own. And yeah, there we go, level 6 now. That is going to be powerful. And I think this guy is going to turn level 6 from this minion wave as well. Don't know why they only have 1 guy bottom lane. Or why they would even have 1 guy bottom lane. But it seems to work out so far. 13-9, as far as I can read. But yeah, it is pretty hard to read because, as I said, the video isn't very high quality. It's supposed to be 1080p, but it's really not 1080p. Come on. It's in fact, yeah, the video you will be seeing is a little bit better quality than the video I have, because I actually have some software to to increase the sharpness of the video. So get lines back where they are supposed to be, instead of the blurry kind of crappy stuff that we have here. Of course you can't do that perfectly, so it's just a little bit better. And Akali is going to die there. Yep, the ultimate from Nunu taking her out. And oh, Xin Zhao might get out. Yes, he is going to get out. Morgana, on the other hand, is going to die. They grab a kill back for it, but then Amumu dies, so it's a 2-for-2 trade in the end. And we are at 15 to 11. Enemy team now going to be able to push the bottom lane if they want to. The Soraka is a really nice choice here, because having multiple people, so having 6 instead of 5, gives her more abilities, because the HP you get from her ultimate is, yeah, just is not divided amongst everyone. No, it's just applied to everyone, and that is of course awesome. So the same would go for Karthus. Karthus would be really good on this on a 6 versus 6 as well, because he would do damage to 6 people instead of 5 or 3. And yeah, the more people there are, the more damage he's going to do. So yeah, the the wave is pushing into their tower now, and wow, the amount of Dorans is really amazing, because nobody has enough gold to make a real build here. Soraka, oh no, it's not, the Akali getting caught. I knew I wanted to say Akali, but yeah, it didn't come out. It came out as Soraka. So yeah, she's going to die here, I'm assuming. Wow, if they land... No, they don't land a skill shot. Wow, that is so fail. Come on. Oh, that was excellent. As I said, it's not me, so it's not my fault that the screen jumps. Hahaha, you noob lord. Yeah, he had Skype apparently on. Yeah, you always want to set Skype to do not disturb, because then you get no messages. And oh. So they get another dragon here, which is pretty amazing. They with 4 smites they should get a dragon, or every dragon. I guess that's the kind of the trick here. I guess you can do that in 3 versus 3 as well. But in 3 versus 3, yeah, you have the problem that people, or well, the enemy team can actually kill all of you. With 6 versus 6, not so much. Even 6 versus 4, if you kill 2 guys, it's really hard to win. Well, not hard to win, but it's hard to dominate the dragon fight if you're 6 versus 4 and the enemy team has 4 smites. So I guess Morgana still hasn't used hers, but yeah, I guess she forgot that she had one. And is she going to jungle now? So yeah, everyone still in the middle of the map, so kind of center map. Yeah, no turret has gone down yet, and that's because they haven't really pushed yet. But 2 dragons already for our blue team here, and the blue team is of course going to, well, take control of the game with that gold lead. Yeah, even though it is 17 to 17 now, I still have to say that yeah, the green team has more gold. I couldn't look at the minions of course, but yeah, the first one on their team, I don't know who that is, but He has all the kills, it seems, and it may very well be that it's probably going to be the Fiddlesticks. He had 12 kills, and Fiddlesticks just got killed, so kinda sucks to be him at this moment. And yes, Morgana is going to die. No! Akali not following up. She could have definitely killed Morgana there. Oh, she's still going to. Yeah. She was just baiting out the kill there. Making sure that she didn't have to tower dive. Morgana 0 and 5. So not playing the best match, but as I said, this is a pretty rare occasion. There are apparently only, well, a few of these games on YouTube, and yeah, this is one of them. But man, it's such a crazy game mode. But this is kind of the creativity I would like to see from Riot. The ability to make a 6 versus 6 map. You don't have to test it to balance it, whatever. People just like to play crazy stuff. And yeah, this is definitely crazy stuff. It's a tiny map, and it's it can get you a lot of well, easy kills and things like that. They don't even have to reward IP or something like that. I think people will play this no matter what if they just make it available to the public. But yeah, that as I said, requires creativity. And it's what I would expect from a gaming company, but it's definitely what we haven't seen in, well, a long time. Yeah, oh, come on, you had that. Nope, not going to land the kill on Akali. Once again going to get killed here. Oh, she misses the snare, but there's no turret to run to. And nope, LeBlanc just backing off. Apparently afraid of whatever is coming from the side lanes. So one turret is down now, and it is this bottom turret for our team. Which makes me think that even though they had a huge gold lead with those two dragons, they're going to lose in the long run. Because it's 17 to 25, so 8 kills between them, which is not a whole big deal. Because the dragons make up for, hang on, that's 1200 gold, so they make up for 4 kills each. So that means that they're about equal in gold now. Except that Morgana died 5 times in a row, giving them a little bit less gold and blah blah blah. But yeah, in general I would say they're about equal in gold. And Fiddlesticks getting another kill. They're not going for Dragon here. They know that the enemy team is still close. Jarvan was still there. And Jarvan is actually going to try to protect this Dragon. And they should really just go for it. I mean, there's 6 guys. What are they going to do? So the smite finally used on Morgana there. They do pick up another, yeah, you get 280 gold each. And wow, they're going to grab a lot of kills here. Morgana picking up 2 with her ultimate, and she is going to stay alive. I think they're going to pick up an ace here. Yep. That's supposed to... Oh, no. There's still one guy alive. And Nunu is really low. Fiddlesticks, however, just going to keep farming. Because, well, he is super ahead of everyone else. He probably has some pretty decent items. And they are going to push this turret with their minion wave. It's 21 to 21. Oh, sorry, 23 to... Huh? I thought I saw 21 to 20. Oh, yeah, that's because that GUI thingy is kind of broken. It is 24 to 28. But yeah, the GUI apparently, so the score screen apparently only reads from the first 5 champions, which is not what we have here. So it doesn't record the same number as, well, the thing in the top right. And yeah, the enemy team just picking up a huge amount of kills, and yeah, of course sometimes they will pick up one as well, but I would like to see more maps, man. And making more maps is relatively easy. Doesn't even have to be like a completely new map. They could just take this map and block off one of the entrances or something like that. If they blocked the bottom lane here, so just remove it from the map, and then made it kind of a jungle map with only one path in there, that would be good. And it could be like all random, all mid map or something like that, or just a 1 versus 1 map, or well, I don't know. It would be interesting to see how that works out. You would have to add some more jungle camps, especially yeah, on the bottom part. So if you remove the turrets from the bottom part and replace them with jungle camps, or put a few jungle camps in there, and just add some trees in the bottom part, so that you kind of get these little niches where you put the jungle minions. Yeah, you would get an interesting map. You would get some interesting ganking opportunities, and yeah, as I said, it would be an interesting map already, and it takes like a few hours to make. Of course, I don't know how they implemented their maps, but still, it can't be more than like a day's work. And then maybe they need a little more work because they want to improve the graphics or something like that. But making the map work shouldn't take more than like a day for one person. It's really not that hard. Anyway, yeah, it would be interesting to have that. But going back into this match, we can see nothing happening. Well, we can see something happening, but it's just a whole mess of kills and people almost dying. And it's just funny. Come on. Yeah, top lane is now the pressure point for both teams, and it seems that Akali is doing very well with her invisibility. She's getting killed all the time, but at least she draws out a lot of fire. This was a really bad trade for them. But yeah, I don't know how she's doing with the total kills and such, but she should be doing pretty well with, well, she should be doing pretty well, because the invisibility is very good and it allows you to get a lot of damage on. Oh wow, that was a very narrow escape. And are they going to just push this turret now? Yes, they are. Finally. Weehoo! Let's go. Brand going to defend this turret all on his own. So it's 5 versus 1 and they don't tower dive him. Okay. Now it's 5 versus 3, but they do get the turret and get out of here. Or there. Whatever. And the red buff being taken by... who gets it? Xin Zhao gets it. So it seems that Morgana wants to have the sorcerer's shoes, and with the sorcerer's shoes she should do a significantly larger amount of damage. And oh, two again pushing that bottom lane. Oh man, so many people in top lane, and now so many people streaming in from the base. Pretty crazy. Of course, this is completely unwatchable if you make this into a game mode. So you can't make this into a how shall we call it, a tournament type. But then again, Dominion is also hardly tournament type, because it's also unwatchable. You can't really do or watch anything about Dominion. Because the problem with Dominion is there's just too much happening. There's no strategy involved in... well, there is strategy, of course, but it's not really obvious from what you can see. So you can't really see what people are going to do before they do it. And on the 5v5 you can definitely see what people are doing before they do it. Meaning that you can actually comment on that, and also keep that in mind. You can see when someone is going to gank, but in the 3v3 you can only see when people are near to each other. Or sorry, in the Dominion map, you can only see when people are near to each other, and yeah, you have to get lucky and when you get the kills. But it's not a lot of strategy to discuss or something like that. So it's pretty much unwatchable compared to Summoner's Rift, which you can clearly explain, and you can see people going for ganks and blah blah. On Dominion, it's just all a little bit more of a random mess. It's still okay to play, of course, but it's not as fun as they pretended it would be. At least in my opinion, of course, but I know a lot of people agree with me. Maybe not my viewers, that might be, but seeing that I rarely ever get Dominion matches, I think people will agree with that. That it's fun to play every now and then, but not really as, well, a common map, something you would play more often than just when you're bored and you have about 20 minutes left. Because you can't do a 5 versus 5 full Summoner's Rift map. Or, well, match. Why did she recall? She didn't even recall. Oh, she did recall. It's like 3 seconds walk and she recalled, which takes 8 seconds. Okay, sure, whatever. Going for the... oh, come on, Void Staff here. And the Void Staff combined with Sorcerer's Shoes is kind of a strange combination if you go for it straight after each other, because the Sorcerer's Shoes are really good in the beginning of the game. The Void Staff is really good at the end of the game, and you don't want to really sell your shoes because in the end you still get the level 2 movement speed. But what is way more important is it is not really a good combination, because the flat reduction gets applied first, so in this case the 20 from your boots, and then the percentage gets applied. So yeah, you really get a low amount if you, or the percentage will give you a lower amount when you already have the flat reduction. So it won't be as effective, and most of the time it will be, well, less effective to get, or no, it will be equal. Whether you get the Sorcerer's Shoes or not, the amount of reduction would be equal. So it seems that finally we are getting some pushing going, and they are going to grab this this inhibitor. And with the inhibitor down, yeah, it is still not over, because you can still defend in a 6 versus 6. In 3 versus 3, you can't defend at this point. It's impossible to defend your lanes properly, because someone has to stay top to take care of the super minions, and that means that, yeah, you're up in a 2 versus 3 in the other lane, and yeah, with a 2 versus 3 you're always going to lose, of course, unless someone makes a huge mistake. So yeah, the Nexus turret goes down, and yeah, they're going to back out because the entire team seems to be in the base here. And a turret killed the Fiddlesticks, getting a snare on the Jarvan there. And are they going to go for Dragon here? Yes, they are going to go for Dragon. Nice flash over. Yeah, I wonder who gets it. Oh, they do get it. Yeah. So the smites are too good. There were 2 smites on the enemy team as well. So, but 4 smites is just too good. It means you always have double smite at Dragon, and it's yeah, very hard to go up against the double smite. Of course, you can't really smite against that, or well, use your skills on that, because smites do a lot of damage. It's like 800 true damage, something like that. Oh, going directly for the death cap now. Okay, sure, why not? 4, 6, and 24, so 24 assists on, on this Morgana, and they did grab their 4th dragon there. 4 dragons means that everyone gets about 1100 gold. And yeah, that's 1100 gold each. So times 6. It's a lot of gold. And yeah, therefore they are pretty far ahead. They also have the 3 turrets. And the 3 turrets give you an additional 450 gold each. Making the total gold amount pretty crazy. So Cho'Gath has an oracles. I don't know why. Oh, of course I know why. Duh. It's for the Akali. Because Akali keeps going invisible and that makes it virtually impossible to kill her. They have to land some skill shots then, or the Nunu ultimate. Of course the Rupture is a skill shot as well. So top lane is pushing already. They're going to take out this bottom lane. Might as well have taken out the Nexus here. There's no reason not to, because the enemy team is probably completely down. So why not just go for the Nexus? Yeah, I guess they want to do a good job of just taking out everything. And they want to just finish it off with the complete wipeout of the entire enemy base. And oh, yeah, that was a little bit too far in, but we're going to grab the Nexus and it is going to be over. So anyway, hope you enjoyed and I will see you next time. GG.